This is Scott Spratt of Pro Football Focus, and this is your Dynasty Minute. It's been several seasons since the Arizona Cardinals have enjoyed a very successful fantasy running back, but that could change this year as Andre Ellington, a rookie from 2013, enjoyed a very successful first-year campaign. His 5.5 yards per carry led the NFL at the position, but that only ended up making 126 standard fantasy points, thanks to only 118 carries and 3 rushing touchdowns. Ellington was very active as a receiver, however, with 39 receptions for 371 yards. Those 371 yards were actually the 14th most at the position, and his 4.5 yards average depth of target indicates that when the Cardinals targeted him, they targeted him downfield, as only he, Marcel Reese, and Shane Vereen enjoyed more than even a 2-yard average depth of target among players with 30 receptions as running backs. There are a few problems with him potentially increasing his workload, however. The first is just the general NFL trend. Last year, only 11 running backs enjoyed 250 or more carries, and 9 of those players were at least 215 pounds. The 2 exceptions, Chris Johnson and Jamal Charles, who obviously have had very productive seasons, most recently last year with Charles, who led the position in fantasy points. But it's really an uphill battle for the undersized Ellington, who's only 199 pounds, to get those extra carries. The good news is Rashard Mendenhall is leaving town. He's a free agent, and if the rumors are to be believed, he may be an impending retirement candidate despite being only 26 years old. He was very productive overall last year, but on a per-play basis was not nearly the player that Andre Ellington was. Unfortunately, those 217 carries that Mendenhall took last year may not go all the way to Ellington, as another rookie from last year, Stepfan Taylor, is also going to be sharing the backfield. Taylor is a more traditional up-the-middle workhorse running back. He's 214 pounds. He's also 2.5 years younger than Ellington, which is a little surprising. Ellington is already 25 years old, so just to give you a little basis of comparison there, he's only 1 year younger than C.J. Spiller. From a dynasty sense, Ellington is really the player you want in this backfield. He's the explosive player, and he's a guy that maybe with only 250 total carries and receptions can be a top 15 running back. However, I think you have to just be a little bit pessimistic going into this season because you have Stepfan Taylor and you have the undersized Ellington who may not be able to handle that workload even if the Cardinals are willing to give it to him. This will be a very interesting situation to watch, so keep up with the news as the offseason continues.